As you can see on my balance right here, this is 35,000 naira, 500 naira, and I'll actually be showing you guys how I actually raised my money from 15,000 naira to around 35,500 naira. So in this video, I'll actually be walking you guys through everything you actually need to know on how you can actually raise your capital. So in this channel, what I actually do mostly is actually teach you guys how you can actually raise your capital, either it's small or big. You can actually raise your capital much higher. You get my point? So I'll actually be teaching you guys how I actually did all of this step by step. You get my point? You don't actually need to pay any money for this. You actually just need to listen, and you're actually going to grab a whole lot of knowledge while I'm actually teaching you all of this. You get my point? So what I'm just going to do right now is show you my winnings. Let me go and take you to my winnings. You get my point? So let me go back and let me come back here. Let me come back here and let me refresh my screen so you can actually see. As you can see, I actually made this 28,000 naira right now. As you can see, the winning just pop up on my screen. This 28,230 naira. I actually made this money just right now. As you can see, this 6:26 a.m. and I've actually made 28,230 naira, and that's what I'll actually be teaching you guys in this video on how to do this same thing I did to make this exact amount of money for yourself. So let us dive into this video and let me start teaching you guys straight up. So what I'm just going to do right now is head over to my visual section. Let's go over to our visual section, and you guys know that we actually use instant football visual. This is what we're actually using right here, instant football visual. You got my point? So let us head over to our instant football visual. So you guys know I usually do a giveaway in every of my videos. So I usually say the first person to comment on every of my video will actually win my giveaway, but I've actually changed it. So in this video, I'll actually be picking just 5 people that will actually fund their Sportybet. You get my point? So I actually want the giveaway to actually reach a lot of you guys. So 5 people that's actually gonna leave me a nice comment, like this video, and then subscribe. You actually need to do all of these things: like this video, subscribe, and then leave me a nice comment. Then I'll pick 5 people from the comment section, and then I'll fund your Sportybet. So the winner of my last video is this person. As you can see, this is the winner of my giveaway. So this person messaged me on WhatsApp right now, so you can actually win your giveaway. You get my point? So the next 5 people that I'll actually be picking, I'll fund their Sportybet. So leave me a nice comment in the comment section. So let us dive into what we actually have for ourselves today. So this strategy I'm about to teach you guys is very, very simple. We're actually going to experiment a whole lot of things. We're actually going to experiment the 1.5. We're actually going to experience the 2.5 and also 3.5. It's a very, very easy strategy. Get my point? That's why I love this one. I love this one because it's very, very easy and very, very easy to understand. It's not really that complicated. So let us head over to this Google section. Let's head over to our Google section and let me do all of this. So I'll actually do a whole lot of stuff. So one time by strategy that I've not told you guys that this strategy is not really that complicated. So you can actually mix a whole lot of games together with this one, and you can actually get high odds with this one. So this strategy actually works out for the, of course, you guys know England must pull up goals. So we can actually work with England, and we're actually going to work out with the what they call it, the Germany section. I love Germany section a lot because they pull up goals a lot. So we're actually going to work with Champions League and Euro section. You get my point? So these are the 4 leagues. You get my point? We're actually going to work out with the England, Germany, Champions League, and Euros, as you can see them here. So that's what we're actually going to be working out with. So after knowing all of these, what we're actually going to do right now is just to proceed to let us head over to our Germany section. This one actually, like I said, works out for 4 leagues. Let us see how this one works. Let's see how this one works. So you guys know that I usually put my time in making this video for you guys. So make sure you guys subscribe so that anytime I drop a new video, you actually be getting notification like, yes, I've dropped a new video, Kingdom. This person I've dropped a new video. You get my point? So after selecting all of this, so we're actually going to head over to Champions League. We're going to go our Champions League, and then we're actually going to select something right here. Let's do all of this. So pay close attention. So when I'm teaching, I usually urge you guys to get a book and pen, because after watching all of these videos, and everybody's human being, you cannot just keep all of this in your head. So write them down so that anytime I drop another video, you actually be writing strategies down. So by the time you actually have like 5 strategies written down in your book, that's a whole lot. You get my point? So I'm actually going to select this one and this one. So we're good to go. So let us head over to our England session and let me start doing my magic. You get my point? So what I'm just going to do right now is select all of this. Let me select all of these. I'm going to keep this one. There's a reason why I'm keeping that one. So I'm going to select all of this. So I'm going to sorry, let's go back. Let's head back. So now I'm going to remove this one. So let me head over to my Germany section. Pay close attention. So on my last video, a lot of people actually thanking me about for that strategy that I dropped. So if you don't watch that one, also go and check my channel to watch that video also. Let me see something right here. So I'm going to select this one. I'm okay with that odd. So I'm actually going to select this one also. So I'm gonna leave with this. I'm gonna check this one. So yes, 4.56 odd. That's a very good one for us to go with. So I'm actually gonna check this one. Check this. Let me select this one. Unselect this. Don't worry, you actually understand. I'll teach you guys everything you actually need to note right here. So after selecting all of this odds, what I'm just gonna do right now is come over here, and I'm gonna check Coventry City and Chelsea. As you can see, this is Coventry City and Chelsea. I'm gonna check them on their statistics section. So where's the statistics section? This is the statistics section. You got a point? That's the statistics section. So what I'm just gonna do right now is head over there and then check if Chelsea and Coventry City is in this lineup. So they're not on this lineup. So where's Chelsea? Chelsea is not one among the top. Where's Chelsea? Chelsea is down. Chelsea is at the 18th. So let's head over to I'll tell you the list, the top list that you're actually supposed to pick up from. So let us check if Union and the SGE is among the statistics section. Let's also head over to our statistics section. So pay close attention. Let us head over to our statistics section, Germany section, SGE and it's not among. So let us head over to, let me remove this. Let us head over to our Champions League session. Bayern Munich versus Man U. Let us check Bayern Munich versus Man U in the Champions League. Bayern Munich versus Man U. So this is a very good one. We're actually going to keep this one. So let us check Italy section. The Euro section. This is Georgia versus Hungary. Let's go and check Georgia versus Hungary at the Euro section. Georgia versus Hungary. They're not among. So I actually got few odds from the what they call it, from the I think that should be the Champions League session. That is the Champions League session. So let us head over to this Champions League session. So what were we doing? Let me explain for you guys. I'll explain the first thing. We actually have three things that we're actually doing. So the first thing that you actually need to note is that we're actually looking out for the smallest odd in the Google section. As you can see, this is the smallest odd in this Google section. This is the smallest odd, as you can see, in this league, in this particular league, in Champions League. As you can see, the 1.20 is the smallest odd in this line. You get my point? So let me show you how we actually did it. So when we came to Euro section, the reason why we selected Georgia versus Hungary, because 1.87 is the least odd. 1.87 is the least odd among all the odds that is here. As you can see, let me check it with you guys. So as you can see, 1.87 is the least odd in this place. As you can see, the least odd in this place. Let us head over to our what they call it, Germany section, and let me show you why. Where's the Germany section? And let me show you why I picked this Union versus SG. 1.35 was the smallest odd in this section. That is the first thing you actually need to know. The first thing you need to know is look out for the smallest odd in the Google section. Where's the Google section? This is the Google section. This line, the smallest odd in this line, would have any business with this line. Would have any business here. Would have any form of business here. You get my point? So now, after knowing all of these, the next step is to move on to the next step. You get my point? So after moving, let me move this and let us go over to sorry for that. So let me head over to this part. Let me move this one. So we're actually going to place our game right now. So the first game we're actually going to place. So now, after knowing all of this, I'll actually place this one then before I will now explain what I'm seeing in that statistics section. So as you can see, this strategy is actually a beautiful strategy in my point, because it actually works out for the 1.5, actually works out for the 2.5 and also for the 3.5. So we can actually experiment this, but all of these odds are not appealing because they are very little odds. So we're not going to go with this one. So let us head over to the next one and let us find a better odds for us to make money with. You get my point? So our aim is to find better odds that is actually going to help us make money. You get my point? So when you come over to the England section, let me do a whole lot of the explanation right now. When you come over to your England section, let's head over to our England section. Let's slide over to our England section. So this is our England section. What are we looking out for? We're looking out for the smallest odd. That is the first I told you to do. Look out for the smallest odd in this place, in this Google section. Now, where is the Google section? This is the main Google section, and this is no-go section. You get my point? This is what they call no-go section. is what they call no-go section. This is what they call go section. You get my point? So what are we looking at for? We're looking at for odds in this place. You get my point? These are our main focus. This is where our main focus lies, in this place. You get my point? So after knowing all of that, the next thing what you need to do is going to go and look for the smallest odd. What is the smallest odd here? The smallest odd is 1.70 is the smallest odd right here. So we're actually going to head over to the Germany section. What is the smallest odd in the Germany section? So I've seen 1.31. This is 1.31. 1.31 is the smallest odd in the Germany section. So let us head over to our Champions League section. What is the smallest odd in this Champions League section? I've seen 1.20. Is there anything lesser than that? This is 1.20. So I've seen another one. Let us go over to let's go over to the Euro section. What is the smallest odd here? I've seen 1.78. Another Georgia again, Georgia versus Turkey. So let us go and review all of this game. You get my point? So now after going over to the England, coming over to the England section, the next thing I actually need to do is go and look out for if Nottingham Forest or Leeds are among the top 5 teams. This is the second thing you actually need to do. The top second thing you actually need to know. After knowing the smallest odd, the top 5 teams is what you actually need to know. Is among the top 5 teams. If these two teams are among the top 5 teams in their league, what is the league? England league. So how do we go and check where they are the top 5? So the next thing we actually need to do is go over to the statistics section, like I told you guys. This place here. This is where we're actually going to go to this small button that is here. So when we go over there, what we're actually going to do right now is go and check it. We're going to check it. So where is the England section? This is England section. So this is where we're staying. So what are we going to do? We're actually going to do and check if Nottingham Forest or Leeds is among these top 5 teams. Where is the top 5 team? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Leeds and Nottingham Forest is not among any of these teams right here. You get my point? So after knowing all of that, we're actually going to go back. Let's go back. Let me move all of this. Let's go back here and then let's go off from here because that one doesn't match our criteria. So I'll actually tell you, if you're not actually finding odds, how to find better odds. You get my point? So now when you come over here, we're actually going to check if RBL or VFB is among the top 5 teams. So let us go and check it. Let's go and check it in the Germany section. So when you come over here, you actually just tap your Germany. This is Germany section. So when you come over there, you tap the Germany section, and we're actually looking for VB, and as you can see, these are the teams that are among the top 5 teams, and those 2 teams are not among them. So this is a no-no for us. And then we're actually going to go over to what do you call it, the Champions League section, and check if Man U Bayern Munich. So I think we saw Man U Bayern Munich last time. So actually going to check if any of these is among the top 5 teams. So let's just go and check there and see in the Champions League session, Man U or Bayern Munich. So Man U is among, as you can see, so Man U is among. So we're actually going to keep this one with us. You get my point? So that's a very good one. So let's head back to the Euro section. I let us do also for this Euro section. Let's go and check. So we're actually going to check if Georgia or Turkey is among the top 5 in the Euro section. Let's slide to the Euro section. Georgia or Turkey. Georgia or Turkey is not among the top 5. You get my point? So that is a no-no for us. So let us head over to our what they call it, Man U versus Bayern Munich. Let us go over to the team and go and check their 1.5, 2.5. So as you can see, this one also has still a small range of odds. So how do we not get higher odds if you're actually experiencing this kind of problem? Get my point? So like I said, let me go over to the next one. Let me show you something. There's 2 things I actually need to show you lastly before we actually end this video. So let's go over to the next round. So what are the things that you actually need to look out for? So when you come over here, let me just scan through really quick. So what is the smallest odd right here? The smallest odd, I think I've seen 1.63. Is there anything less than 1.63? So this is 1.63. So when you come over here, this is the smallest odd. We're going to check if Fulham or Newcastle is among the top 5 teams. So Newcastle or Fulham is among the top 5 teams. Glory be to God. So now we're actually going to go and check 1.5. So let's check here. So as you can see, we have a very good amount of odds right here in this place. Example, we have a better odd, but let me explain one thing you actually need to know. So whereby maybe you come here and you can check let me use for instance the way we actually saw smaller odds the last time. You're actually seeing a smaller odd, but this one is a better odd because the 2.5 is at 1.66. But this one is not even actually a really better odd. We actually need to actually be getting at least at the 2 odds from 1.80, but it's quite unfortunate that we're not seeing this. But this one is still acceptable. You get my point? So now, after knowing all of this, when you come over here and you're not actually seeing a better odd, you actually go with the second the second smallest odd. Like now 1.63 was the smallest odd. What is the second smallest odd? The second smallest odd is 1.71. Is there anything less than 1.71 right here? So that is 1.71. We'll go and check if Arsenal or Man City is among the top 5 teams. So we're actually gonna go and check if Arsenal or Man City is among the top 5 teams. So Arsenal or Man City. Man City is among the top 5 teams. So that's a very good one for us to go with. So let's go and check Man City. Let's go and check Man City. Let's see. So we actually have a better odds right here. Also, we actually have also a better odds. I think I'll actually select these ones also, so you guys can actually see. There's an experiment I actually want to show you guys. So now let us go back to what they call it, where is it? Let's go back to these two. We don't need them anymore. We don't need you anymore. So let us go back to our Germany session. There's something I actually want to use and explain for you guys. So when you come over to your Germany section, the smallest odd rate I've seen 1.30. Okay, this is 1.30. So we'll actually check if Bayern Munich or RBL is among the top 5 teams. You got a point. So let's just check Bayern Munich or RBL in this place. So Bayern Munich are at the top. So this is what I was actually looking out for to explain for you guys firstly. So now what are we actually looking out for? These green parts. If your the teams you're looking out for is among these top 5 teams, they're among these top 5 teams and they have any of this red, either any of them have any of this red. Probably let me use for instance now. Probably any of these, maybe RBL was among, let us say RBL was among the top 5 teams and Bayern Munich is among the top 5 teams. If RBL had that red arrow that is pointing down, we're not going to go with the entire team again. The entire team is cancelled. You get my point? So let me show you something. Let's go over back to the statistics section. So we'll go over to the Germany section. As you can see, any of the teams that is among the top 5 teams that we're actually going to select and that have this red something, we're not going to go with it. So as RBL or Bayern Munich, maybe RBL was there and RBL has this red something, but Bayern Munich has this green something, we're not going to go with it. You get my point? So what if you find the one that is blank, that does not have any red or this thing? You can still go with it, it's still fine. But anyone that has red, don't go with it. You get my point? So after that being said, so let us check this, because this one match our criteria. Let us check the distance. So as you can see, we actually have a very poor rating here, a very poor odds here. So we cannot go with this one because this is a very poor odd. So let us go back to our Euro section or our Champions League section, the last one. So the last, as you can see, this is 1.28. We're actually having a smaller odds right here. So let's check here. As you can see, we actually have a very poor odd here also. This is a very poor odd. So we can't go with any of this. So let us go and check let's go and check our what do you call it, our Euro section for the last time. So this is the last place I'm actually gonna explain a lot of things for you guys. So now let us go over to our Euro section. So what is the smallest odd there? Actually 1.96. 1.96 is the smallest odd right here. 1.96. Let us check here first before we actually proceed to anything we want to do. So this is a very good one. This is a very good rate of odds. So let us go and check if I think this should be Slovenia and Turkey. I think so. That should be Slovenia. So let's just go and check this SVN and Turkey. Get my point. So let's just go and check it in the Euro section, if any of them is among Euro section. So SVN fortunately is among the top 5 teams, as you can see, and it has green. You get my point. So it has green at the top 5. So let us go back and let us go here and let us also select 1.5, 2.5, and 3.5. So now let us experiment what I was actually telling you guys. So the next thing actually need to go is come over here. Let's go over to our bet slip. Let's head over to our bet slip and let us place our bet. So before we place our bets, like I told you guys, this is an experimental video. So we're not going to play with multiple. You get my point? Because I know that some of them will actually lose. So what are we going to do in this video? We're actually here to test which one is actually going to go for you. You get my point? So here is for you to first of all experiment. You're going to experiment like 3 times before you can actually say, okay, I'm going with the 2.5 games only, or I'm actually going to go with the 3.5 games only, or you're actually going to go with the 1.5 games only. So that's why I selected 1.5, I selected 2.5, and also 3.5, so that you can actually watch out from this game. I actually want to play. This is my own experiment, so you actually go and do your own experiment. So right now, I'm actually going to play all of these and know which one that is more active. So let me not do much explanation. Let me just do what I actually want to do. So when you are not going to use this one is cancelled. This is the one we're actually going to use. We're actually going to use this one, single. You put it on this place, single. You get my point? So that's a very good one. So I hope you guys are followed. So if you have not joined my Telegram and my WhatsApp community, use the links in the description to go and join that Telegram and the WhatsApp community. I usually drop daily prediction. So today we actually won our game. As you can see, the two all I dropped in that Telegram and the WhatsApp community, we won them all. So use the links in the description to join either the Telegram or the WhatsApp, anyone that is more convenient for you to join. You get my point? So like I said, those people that actually want to win my giveaway, you actually know what to do. Leave me a nice comment. I'll actually pick from the comment section, then I'll fund your Sportybet account. So now, as you can see all of this, we're actually going to place let me place 50-50 naira on all of them. Let me place 50-50 naira on all of them. So 50-50 naira on all of them will actually give me, I will actually be playing with 450. So I'm actually testing all of this with 450 to know the one that is actually going to be profitable for me. So I'm actually going to place my bet right now and then confirm. So let us confirm and let us wait for it for load. Let's wait for this thing to load. So like this, as you can see, this is a free strategy. So if I drop this video now, right now, a lot of people is actually going to try this strategy out, and before the next 2 days, this strategy might not be that effective as you're actually seeing it for the first time. So that's why I actually have a paid strategy. A paid strategy, how much is the strategy? It just costs 4,500 naira. If you're from Ghana, it just costs 45 GH. So you can use the number on the screen right now and message me on WhatsApp to know whether you can actually get the strategy for yourself. So, and it's making a lot of waves because people are actually making money from it. People are actually using it to make a whole lot of money from it. So as you can see, let us see how this one plays out. Let's see how this one plays out. So actually had okay, let's just see how this one is playing. Let us see, there's more goals. So how many goals? These 3 goals are these 3 goals. These as you can see, we actually won 442 naira. So let us review all of these games ourselves. You get my point? So let's just remove all of this. Let me explain for you guys. So as you can see, 1.5 entered here, 1.5 entered here, and this one is a very no first of all, because we actually lost this one. So this is a no. So what we're actually going to be looking out for is at this part here. We're actually going to be taking our look at this part here, My point. So now here the 1.5 actually played that in this place, and the 1.5 actually played that in this place. Here the 2.5 played that at this place, and the 2.5 also played that at this place. Here the 3.5 did not play, and here the 3.5 entered also. Now what do you do? So now this observation have actually told me that I should actually be sticking with 2.5 and 1.5, 2.5 and 1.5. So I didn't been here also enter with 1.5. I'll also be sticking more of 1.5. You get my point? So you see how this strategy works. It's very simple, very simple to understand. It's not really that difficult as you actually see it, but it's very easy to understand. So if I can do it, you also can actually do it yourself. So like this video, subscribe, and also join the Telegram and the WhatsApp community for my free games. I have free games in the Telegram and the WhatsApp community. My Telegram and my WhatsApp community is totally free. So like I said, come and get my paid strategy. That one is actually making a lot of people money. It's just 4,500 naira if you're from Ghana for just 45 GH. So see you on the next one, and do have a nice time. Bye.